These programs like this helps that little person who may have felt worthless feel like a human being for the first time in their life.
It's invaluable for this community.
I like that the man that I am becoming today.
They can read, they can write, so they said they are like in a room with light.
Y es algo muy beneficioso para uno como persona y para la comunidad.
These programs are needed, and I feel it's never too late.
The city of Chicago has a very large population, over 800,000 adults that just low literacy, and they are born, raised in the city of Chicago. But then there's also a large portion of the city of Chicago that are immigrants.
So across the city, there are community-based organizations that provide adult literacy, adult basic education, and English as a second language.
But there is no real measure or metric out there of what is quality. How do we know agencies are any good, if you will? The Literacy Coalition, in a way, sets that bar.
The coalition provides technical assistance, professional development, and resources to those organizations.
And then from there, it takes organizations to that next level.
I would like to become a chef. I need that title. I need to become a chef.
Just shed a lot of tears with them being in the gang life, and it's time to put it to an end. Start going to school and achieve my goals.
CCLC supports us by providing us with resources. Workshops for the teachers helped us buy computers and all the equipment we need to close the digital gap. The students are able to benefit from their efforts.
I went from a 5.2 reading to a 9.0 within 2 months.
Poverty and literacy are tied together, and it becomes a multi-generational cycle.
And it's to the point where someone cannot be placed in a job because they cannot read the employee manual, or let's say in manufacturing, they can't read the manual to the machine. Education is key in employment, and that if we can equip people with a certain level of literacy, numeracy, and digital literacy, then we will no longer need all of the different band-aids that exist.
The next area is health literacy. As we talk to our providers and ask them, what are the barriers for your students in retaining in your programs? They say, well, they're sick a lot, there are medical issues, they can't come to class. So we created the health literacy program so that adults who might not quite be ready for a career training can get the skills and stay healthy and stay engaged in programs, connect to the healthcare system, and then move on to the career pathway.
They learned about the importance of touch, relationships, and rest in their day-to-day life. A lot of our students are coming from a different culture, and so one of the things that they're surprised by about American culture is that everything is so fast-paced.
La conferencia yo pienso que ayudó a las personas inmigrantes porque estas personas, muchos de ellos no han tenido la oportunidad de aprender conceptos básicos, no han tenido nada más la oportunidad de trabajar y trabajar.
My students barely get any health care at all. So through this literacy health training, it teaches them how to take care of themselves.
They are going to make a difference not only in themselves, but also on those around them.
We're empowering them with some information. It's extremely important that the funding is there so that we can keep promoting this.
These programs are vulnerable. There's not a lot of funding, and that funding is always being threatened.
Every day as I work with these programs, I see the positive effect that they have on adults throughout our city. Whether it's the south side, the west side, the north side, people's lives are being changed as their skills are developed. So I encourage donors to continue helping us help organizations change the lives of adults through literacy in Chicago.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, CCLC.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you, CCLC, for everything you do.
Thank you, CCLC, for bringing this program to us.
Thank you.
Gracias.
This support helps so many people, including people like me.
Programs like this are essential to the community.
Literacy empowers communities, and empowers individuals, and empowers businesses, empowers the city.
Thank you to everyone for your support of the coalition and our effort to improve adult literacy across the city.